What the fuck happened, y'all? My whole shit just crashed all of a sudden. Like, I don't know. That was weird. The game crashed. It's okay, though. We back. Hope y'all watching. Little Devil. War and Peace. Let's get after it. Just give it a refresh, y'all. Just give it a refresh. No, no, no. See, this whole thing is fucked now. God damn it. Man, 2K, y'all gotta do better than this, bro. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. Now, where was I? Shaking my head. Damn, we're already the hour deep. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Back out for the second round of the evening. This time, Big Evil up to bat. Oh shit, look at that mask. Little Devil got the drip. He's the drippiest all-star. The Young Titans back for business. Dominic Jason coming up short earlier on.
Making his way to the ring, representing the tribe from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 237 pounds, Little T-Man.
The Little Devil, the Bullet Club alumni, a multi-time tag champion, a former world's heavyweight champion, a true main eventer, a made man here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Putting Monday nights on notice and taking the league by storm. Gang's all here, ladies and gentlemen. And you've seen over the weeks how effective this unit is. This version of the Titans. So dangerous. The numbers game in full effect here. There you see AJ Albright, the mastermind behind all of it. The number one contender for the Grand Prix Championship. But that's later on this evening. Because right now, Little Devil about to get into the business. That's right. Respect the authority, for it is real. The Peacekeeper, the War Maker, Prime Time, Mr. Gus and Glory in the Heezy.
And his opponent from St. Louis, weighing in at 235 pounds, Prime Time War and Peace.
And you can guarantee it is only a matter of time before that briefcase is exchanged for a world championship. Primetime War and Peace. Ready to get down to business. Ladies and gentlemen, time to go to work. Keep the peace. Fight like hell. Don't do that. Don't do that. Little Devil. War and Peace. One-on-one action, and we underway. Both men meeting in the center of the ring. Mutual respect. A foot here. But all that goes out the window when the bell rings. Devil with the snapper and takeover. Working that side headlock, draining the energy from his opponent. The Peace fighting back, desperation jawbreaker, creating some room to work. War and Peace now. Trying to sap the energy from the Devil. Devil with the reversal. A little bit of catch-can wrestling going on here at Last Man Standing. Peace and Devil. Devil and Peace. Trying to outwork each other here tonight. What's up, y'all fucking with this arena, ain't y'all? Y'all fucking with this arena? I know y'all are. We're waiting on everybody to show back up. I wasn't even gone for that long. You know, I'm like, less than a minute. I'm about to get back on the motherfucking stream. Hey. Yeah, you like Warren's drip, don't you? Definitely two of the drippiest all-stars. Ooh. Devil working the combination, but combo breaker by Prime Time, unloading with the exploder suplex. And once again, Titans interjecting themselves. This time it's Albright removing that turnbuckle pad, distracting the referee while Devil gets some business in. Did not get all that moonsault press, but got enough to drop Peace. And a big back breaker. Devil ready to strike with a hard knee right in the mouth. Peace trying to make it back to his feet, but Devil smothering him, allowing no time to think. Big time power slam. That was a deep digger there from the Devil. Rolling the dice into the DDT. Little Devil only good for the count of two. Reversal after reversal after reversal. Devil was going for it. Had one locked and loaded, pulled the trigger. Peace, well scouted, was able to make the adjustment and avoid disaster there. Ooh, got all of it, put some steak on it too. Peace now, Irish whip, taking advantage of the trap set by AJ Albright. Devil now, he's hurt. Peace taking advantage. Cyclone. Kick. Connecting clean. Dropping his opponent into the cover. Only good for the count of one. 1.5. That had to have been two at least. Nonetheless, War and Peace lined up, ready to strike. Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper. Rung his bell with that last shot. War and Peace. Should have went to the War Maker instead. Yes, friends. Fight forever indeed. And the big exploder suplex. War and Peace stirring it up. Cannot connect with the elbow drop. And Devil showing him how it's done. Big Evil. Little Devil, the former World Heavyweight Champion, ready to put Mr. Guts and Glory right in his place with a big power slam. Devil now, gaining some ground. Stringing against some serious offense. Working the combination. Float over. Into the head scissors takeover. Devil with the tilt-a-whirl. Peace with a big-time reversal. Well-timed indeed. Irish whip into the ropes. And Devil with the reversal of his very own. Peace now. changing the tone. Devil now with the parry into the BFT. Showing up that wisdom, dragging to the front of the center of the ring before applying the cover, hand hooking the leg for the win, but only good for the count of 2. Both men back up to their feet. Devil gonna work the combination once again, rocking War and Peace, and he is feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Peace on wobbly legs, trying to shake the cobwebs, but Devil looking for the double axe handle, gonna get rolled up into the small package. War and Peace for the win. Most devastating move in all of sports entertainment. The surprise roll-up was not enough to hold down the Devil. Peace, though, with another well-timed reversal, setting him up. Put him all the way back down. War and Peace for the win with a slow count. Holy good for the count of 2. I might have been biased. They just seem hella slow on that. Unless. Peace now, chopping away, trying to put the Devil down, locking in that crossface, but poor in-ring positioning. Got to force the rope break, a rare rookie mistake by the voice of All-Star Pro Wrestling. Dominic Jason doing some jaw-jacking now, distracting the Guts and Glory briefcase holder, and he's going to pay for it. The Peacekeeper getting put down with the Michinoku driver, but wisely rolling the ringside. Can they to regroup, have recovered, but walking right back into the waiting clutches of the Little Devil. Devil working the combo, trying to soften his opponent up for the kill shot. And the slingshot, springboard, shooting star press was money. Is it enough for the win? Hit of the cover for the victory. Little Devil, only good for the count of 2. Boot to the midsection. Devil got Peace stuffed, but Peace fighting back, able to break free from the powerbomb attempt. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, looking for the War Maker, but Devil with a well-timed escape, countering with a hard super kick and a BFT. Hold that down. Devil for the win. Ooh, and Peace somehow, some way, digging deep, getting some help from the ancestors right there. By all accounts, that should have been done by the 2-piece with the super kick and the BFT. He know, man. Would have been 3 sheets to the win. He could have counted to 10 bars, but Devil still delivering destruction with the Destroyer, folding that man in half like a dollar bill, and just like that, it is all over. Good game. Good game indeed. I can't even hate. That was an awesome matchup. Can't win them all, but it was a tooth and nail, down and out, drag out fight from start to finish. But the Peacekeeper didn't get it done. Devil staying on the job, delivering a BFT, was not enough to get the job done. These guys were doling out finishing maneuvers. Wholesale. These guys were reversing everything thrown at them. A second BFT. Still not enough to get the job done. But the Destroyer, when he hollered kill, Peace folded like a dollar bill. Bars. Titans now 1-1 on the evening in the singles competition. Little Devil with the redemption here, with a big win over a big name and a big matchup. Now you're like, this makes things even more interesting on Havoc, because now You're like Total Harrington, but now you're like, damn, Little Devil, look at that, 4.5. Peace always delivers. Win, lose, or draw. Let's go. Now we got to figure out who's gonna be between these two guys. Who? Oh no, that's a good ass matchup though. I ain't even mad at it. But guess what though? We got a vacant cruiserweight championship. We got to decide right now. You see him on the screen: Blackjack, Kando Dragon, Hyperspeed, Noah Dixon, the Falcon, Carlos Cruz, and the Flying Dutchman. Pardon me, DeMarco. A gauntlet match, traditional gauntlet, not the All-Star Jam, to declare the vacant cruiserweight champion. Let's do it. You motherfucker. They better have entrees on too. They better have entrances on. I'm gonna be pissed off. I don't think they had the entrances be. I don't think they had the entrances on be.
A new superstar enters the match. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
See, my game crashed. Everything got fucked up a bit. Bet something's gonna be different now and shit. Watch me. Oh, got entree though. That's good. That's good, Jimmy. The badass from the Bayou, the Raging Cajun, Black Jack, back on the attack, going 2-0. In the past 2 weeks on Fight Night, got to be considered the odds-on favorite heading in this matchup, aside from, an unfavorable entry position. But nonetheless, though, this man's been wrecking shop, been handling business in the cruiserweight division.
And from San Louisiana, weighing in at 205 pounds, Wildman Blackjack. And representing the Spitfire Warriors from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 202 pounds, the Dragon.
Oh, this whole time you ain't been hearing me? Oh, man. You just now saying something, bro? I wonder how long I've been on silent for. I had a cough. I didn't want to be rude in your ear, man. I got sidetracked. This whole time I've been talking, you ain't been hearing me. That's bullshit. The Flying Dutchman into the cover, looking for elimination, but Kendo Dragon has inarguably been the shining star of this matchup. Desperation Jawbreaker, right back in that chokehold. But the badass from the Bayou, the Baton Rouge native, getting some distance in. But once again, the story of the night, Kendo Dragon, looking for his first piece of singles gold here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. The son of a gun. The comeback kid. Oh, shit. But it might be Blackjack or maybe not. Into the guillotine. Kendo Dragon center of the ring. But the Raging Cajun gonna fight his way free. Looking for the cutter. Pushed off, but firing right back with a shoulder tackle. All three men back inside the ring. And everybody, and I mean everybody, targeting Kendo Dragon, but he got that guillotine cinched in once again, looking for his second elimination of the evening, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 2. The Flying Dutchman, this son of a gun. One of these 2 men is going to be your next Cruiserweight champion. Connected with the dropkick, and not get all of it though. DeMarco firing back, nice combo breaker. Kendo Dragon, and there it is, that nasty spinning back fist. Count to 10. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Oh, shit. DeMarco showing off that iron jaw, no doubt attained by sparring with the King of Thursday Night, Jay King, on a regular basis. Bit of a natural toughness. Kendo, undeterred, going right back to work. The striking acumen acquired from his father. Now got the kendo stick and gonna chuck it directly at the face of the Flying Dutchman. Kendo said he will not be denied this opportunity. Peanut butter jelly time with the baseball bat, but DeMarco just a little bit quicker. The Flying Dutchman. Kendo stick in hand, arm to the T. He's on his ass kicking, his heart on his feet. Bars. Taking some time to soak it all in. Enjoying the advantage of the high ground while his fallen foe trying to make it back to his feet. Kendo Dragon now with an opportunity. Gonna sneak in the guillotine on another competitor. DeMarco able to break free. Kendo lining up. Confidence exuding in the young Dragon now. With the springboard chop into the cover to claim his first championship. And just like that, it is all over. One hell of a matchup. These cruiserweights, this 205-pound division, so competitive, so incredible, so dynamic. This match was absolutely brilliant. And the star of the show, young Kendo, did his damn thing, taking away nothing from any other competitors. Man, the son of a gun. You see Cruz with that complete shot, taking down Dixon, taking the early momentum in this matchup. And the Baton Rouge badass was handling business too. So was the DeMarco man. But you don't get much more dominant than tapping out 3 other All-Stars in a singular matchup. It's going to be first championship. Hand new. Ladies and gentlemen, your brand new 205-pound cruiserweight champion in a 5-star performance, Kendo Dragon. Ladies in action with the Women's World Championship on the line. The former women's champion, Dirty Diana. Not invoking a rematch clause per se. She's going the hard route. Had to qualify in a 4-way matchup to earn the opportunity to take on the new print, Callie Rage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Championship.
Y'all know y'all fuck with this arena. Don't even act like y'all don't. Y'all know this shit goes, y'all know this shit slaps, as the kids would say. The former Women's World Champion, a dominant force in the Women's World Championship division over on Monday Night Havoc. It's time to get dirty. Dirty D, Dirty Diana in the house, looking to claim her second Women's World Championship right here tonight live on Last Man Standing. And after an impressive run at the very end of season 2, had an epic showdown with Madison Death. Ultimately coming up short. But just a little over 2 months later, she is back with an opportunity. This time, going head to head with a different champion. A woman that is on a complete roll here. Going 5-0 in her last 5 matches. The lucky number 13. West Coast Callie. The new print. One half of the madness. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Champion of the World. Lucky number 13, California Rage. And this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, the Women's World Championship, the Queen of the Ring. On Monday nights, it goes down right now.
Introducing the challenger from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Dirty Diana. From the west side, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion, Callie Rage.
Big Five feel, everybody dressed in their Saturday's best here tonight. One last look at the title for the champion, one last look for the challenger, and one last look for those of y'all at home. The title's on the line. Dirty Diana. Callie Rage. One-on-one action. We underway. Rage straight out the gate, the new print, wasting no time. Smothering her opponent. Rage in the midst of an historic run, earning an opportunity at the Fight Night Championship, winning said Fight Night Championship, cashing in successfully, and now on her second matchup. Second or third match as women's champion. Rage is going on an almost unprecedented tear. Only matched by the Blueprint Maya Bryant, of course. Rage can only hope to accomplish what Bryant has accomplished over on Pile Driver, clearing out and nearly lapping her division. Rage aiming to do the same here with a series of headbutts. Trying to bring the Dirty right to the D, missing the mark with a springboard leg drop. And a nice sidestep by Dirty Diana. She said it's her turn to go to work now. Irish whip in the corner. Dirty D winding up. Plenty of momentum. Big hip check in the corner. Rage dropped to a foot and another hip drop in the corner. How quickly momentum is shifted in this matchup, but the champion not going to go down on easily. Rage back in the driver's seat. Stomping the arm now. And a fish drop to make this motherfucker feel it. West Coast Cali. One half of the madness. Decked in her old school garb. Really trying to wear down her opponent now. The grind fest here is real. And this is what you get when you have two evenly matched competitors. Diana now trying to exploit weaknesses in the champ's game. Gotta find one first though. Rage with a reversal. Setting up with a slingshot. Nice clothesline. California Rage. With a series of kicks and a hard forearm shot right to the side of the beam. Rage now. Assessing the situation with a full-headed steam. Connected with a drop kick. Not done yet. Nice combination. Zigging and zagging. Sticking and moving. Rage into the cover. For the win and retain the championship. Only good for the count of two. Boot to the midsection. Rage setting her up. Looking for the California driver. But a well-scouted challenger. Knew what time it was. And was able to make the play. Nice reversal once again. Rage now cannot clear the distance on the springboard once again, but still, somehow, some way, able to maintain the advantage. Hoisted up on the shoulder. Rage with a big-time gut buster. And the reigning women's world champion now gaining some ground here, creating some separation into the cover. Following the face buster for the win. Rage looking to retain. Only good for the count of two. Lined up, locked in. Once again, the champion. Boot to the midsection. California driver. Connected clean with that one. Hook of the outside leg to retain the championship. Cali Rage. Only good for the count of two. Rolling thunder in this capacity crowd on their feet, showing their appreciation for these two women gladiators throwing down at a championship level here tonight on Last Man Standing. Nice dragon suplex. Cali Rage now gonna give no quarter, gonna give very limited quarter to Dirty Diana, going all the way around the block to get next door, perhaps taking way too long. Dirty D able to regain her faculties. And now it's Dirty Diana's turn. Use the environment to her advantage. Trying to get this match back on equal footing. Referee count getting dangerously high, up to 6 now. Indeed, laying on the offense, showing no sign they're trying to get this match back inside the ring. Maybe I lied. Dirty D trying to get this match back inside the ring, and the champion laid out, no doubt exhausted from this grueling matchup. Dirty Diana now going to take advantage of the tired champion, slapping on that tarantula hold, that abdominal stretch. But Rage firing right back. She's raging. And the Women's World Champion, little smoke and mirrors there, trying to keep her opponent guessing, hanging out the drag before going all the way up top. Rage now, lined up, locked in. Cannot complete the sequence, missing with the shoulder tackle. And Dirty D gonna make her pay for it. The #1 contender, the former women's champion, looking to get right back, looking to reclaim her throne here tonight. Nasty kick, but only good for the count of 1. Rage. Nice reversal. Looking for the springboard. Cross body. Misjudging the distance. And Dirty Diana once again picking up the scraps. But a well-timed reversal from the champion. Rage. Oh, the referee getting in the way. The incompetence of this same official. Week in and week out, but Rage with the reversal. Able to regain control, coming head over heels from the top rope with the senton. Dirty D, boot to the midsection, pump handle, cinched in. Exploding with the slam, stacking her opponent to regain the championship. But Rage digging deep to that next level. Able to kick out at 2. A nice reversal. Looking for a springboard, looking for a soul snatcher, but once again, unable to time the distance correctly, and that submission hold cinched in once again. Dirty Diana closing in on another championship reign, but Rage somehow, some way, staying alive. Rage, oh shit! Got caught, got rocked. She might have got flashed, ladies and gentlemen. Dirty Diana dragging her opponent to the center of the ring, and the champion now in dire straits. The championship on the line, of submission hold cinched in deep, and once again, Cali motherfucking Rage showing horror, showing determination. Setting her opponent up in the corner. Cali Rage ready to go sky high. Could it be lucky number 13? Boom shakalaka, retain the championship. Hook of the outside leg, and just like that, it is all over. Wow. I tell you, man, I tell you time and time again, the women and the cruiserweights always fucking bring the heat every single time. Brilliant professional wrestling and sports entertainment on display here tonight. You see Rage doing her damn thing from bell to bell. Dirty Diana, one tough customer, one of the hardest to ever do it. And both these ladies had to dig deep in those arsenals, dig deep in those gas tanks, and dig deep in the perseverance. You see the California driver planting Dirty Diana, but it was not enough. Close near fall there. And Dirty D with that dirty driver stacking the champion. We all thought it was a done and bun right then. But like a heat-seeking missile, the lucky number 13 connecting clean. Ladies and gentlemen, and still,
ALLSTAR Wrestling Women's World
the new print, California Rage, and still your reigning, undisputed Women's World Champion. Lucky number 13. Championship tag team style going down. The Red Wolves have been making waves, especially here in season 3. It's been crazy. But now they collide, they clash with the longest reigning classic tag team champion in company history as the Wolves take on the Order. We got big fight feels all around this damn thing. It goes down with the titles on the line. Power driver style. Boom, bam, boom. The Wolves said the Titans are the only one showing some solidarity here tonight. AJ Woods accompanying Buster Anderson and Big Lou down the ringside for this tag team championship matchup. Under the bright lights here tonight on Last Man Standing, we are knee deep in the business, ladies and gentlemen. Red Wolves running loose on Last Man Standing live on pay-per-view. And these two teams had a series of one-on-one contests this past Thursday on Power Driver, splitting the difference, 1-1. We are no closer to picking a favorite in this matchup. You've got the recent dominance by the Red Wolves, but then you've got the proven, tried and true track record of the Order. Something's got to give. Buster Anderson looking to join Terrible Tito in that elite club of Grand Slam champions. This man is a professional wrestler, fighting in Columbia, South Carolina, weighing 235 pounds. Buster Anderson, you ready for some real fight shit? Right. Hook you up real quick. Being accompanied by the Fight Night Women's Champion, dripped in gold, ladies and gentlemen, ready to right the wrongs, ready to cleanse All-Star Pro Wrestling. The Order in the building. The team with the first and second longest reigns with those very classic tag team championships, with no signs, with no intentions of letting them go anytime soon. The Brawler, the Monster Attack, the Enforcer, Tyler Nelson, and the high-flying, unpredictable Maniac, Paragon. They, along with Selena and Rona Reaper, are the Order. Hey, welcome back. You missed my match, man. Missed my match. I lost anyways, though, so it's all good. Fucking little devil, man. Motherfucker got me. My girl won, though. She held that shit down. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't fuck with this arena, man. This shit goes stupid hard. Y'all know y'all fuck with this arena. Big Bad Lewis, the champ hunter. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. Their back causing mass destruction.
Combined weight of 468 pounds. The All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Tag Team Champions, the Maniac Paragon and the Enforcer, Tyler Nelson.
Oh, that's gonna be a good match. That's gonna be a good match too. I'm ready for that. Like, I'm almost more excited for our Japan shenanigans than I was for this PLE. That's sad. The champions, no stranger to this position, handing off the belts to the referee momentarily. They believe they'll be getting them right back, as history has proven time and time before. We got Buster Anderson kicking this thing off with the Maniac Paragon, keeping the enforcers apart, at least early on in this matchup. Paragon picking up the 1-2-3 victory over Anderson this past Thursday on Fight Night. And I'm sure that does not sit well with the boss. Ready to unleash some real fight shit here in this tag team championship matchup. Anderson looking to add one more onto his mantle. The Fight Night Championship, the Grand Prix, the National, the Classic Heavyweight. Now looking for tag team gold here this evening. And definitely showing some signs of resentment for the actions of this past week. Anderson coming in this match with a chip on his shoulder, connecting clean with the Pele kick. And AJ Woods out there interjecting himself in the matchup. And there's no disqualifications, I do believe. It should be at least. But who the fuck knows these days? I sure don't. Big Irish whip by the big man, and these two had a big collision just the other night with Big Lou unleashing complete hell on Tyler Nelson. I'm sure the monster attack. Hungry for a bit of redemption, unloading with the combination, and Lou just shaking it off and walking him down one big chop, and down goes the enforcer. Irish whip into the rope and into the turnbuckle, that exposed steel ring on the turnbuckle, I should say. Tag is made on both sides. The Maniac showing off some strength here. And no Buster carries that aura with him. But the Maniac feels seemingly like he's cracked the code and is approaching this fight head on. He said, no, stop. Anderson, though, fighting like a man possessed here. Yeah, they do go a little bit hard. They go all right. They go all right. I see over there putting some work in. Anderson now taking a walk on the chest of Paragon. Pretty reserved here this evening. The Maniac hasn't really got crazy with it just yet. Keep an eye out for that, though. The boss immediately into that crossface, looking for a submission victory. But oh shit, what? Holy shit. What? Okay. Oh, yeah. And just like that, it is all over. What the fuck? That's weird, man. So you mean to tell me that a tag team match, I mean the shortest match of the whole night,
All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Tag Team Champions, the Enforcer, Buster Anderson, and Big Bad Louis,
come on, y'all. What the fuck is this?
the Wolfpack.
I really expected better from you. Buster Anderson, I'm very disappointed in you, sir. Very. Valid point. I mean, like, it's cool. That just felt like super underwhelming. Like a long ass reign like that for a 2.5 minute. The interest is longer than the goddamn match. I smell shenanigans. I got the new update from Buster, and all of a sudden, his dude just tapping people out in no time. Is that even a finisher? I don't know, man. I don't care, man. Hey. Hold on, I gotta fix this real quick. Let me fix this real quick. No, fuck it. It's good. It's good the way it is. That just felt like, I don't know. It just felt nasty. I ain't bitching. I'm not bitching. Saying it just felt kind of.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix Championship.
Champ Hunter, yeah. So, this entrance is not right, but it's okay though. So, what dude, Buster or the Maniac? Lou's still undefeated. Yeah, Buster has gold again. Yeah, we all know he's been a champion like 90-something% of the time he's been on the roster, etc. Grand Slam Buster. This isn't about Buster right now. This is about AJ Albright with his first opportunity at a championship here in All-Star Pro. Sans the rest of the Titans, Emma Rose accompanied him out to the ring instead only. This is a big moment, ladies and gentlemen. Titans 1-on-1 in the 1-for-1, 1-and-1 on the evening. Looking to make it 2-and-1. With the title on the line, the calm before the storm, the double champ, the little monster, Larry Loco in the house. And this was the very first match booked for this event, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time coming. The anticipation been at an all-time high. Ladies and gentlemen, one half of the reigning World Tag Team Champions, Logos Terribles, and the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix Champion, the little monster, Larry Loco. Larry, 2 belts. With the Grand Prix Championship on the line, the struggle only makes the success sweeter. Mike Rome, hit us off.
Introducing the challenger. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 157 pounds, the deranged AJ Albright. And his opponent, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Grand Prix champion and one half of the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Monster, Larry Loco.
Larry Doe Straps. Ready to put one of them on the line here tonight. At last man standing. AJ Albright. Larry Loco. Why are they both wearing street clothes? And we are underway with the Grand Prix Championship on the line. Little filling out process here. The explosiveness of Larry Loco. The intensity of Larry Loco. Second to none. The little monster is a rare breed. A former hardcore champion, the reigning tag team and Grand Prix champion. There's not much this man hasn't done. Not much that this man can't do. Albright, the new kid on the block, coming in hot here, making major moves. The mastermind behind these new Titans going all the way up top. Looking for the moonsault, and Larry, well scouted, able to make the adjustment, avoiding disaster there. But Albright, still on the grind, still hungry, the challenger. Determined to make something happen here tonight. Survival of the fittest. This is the last man standing. Little separation there. Taking the honorable route. That patented figure 4 leg lock. We've seen him win so many matches with that very same maneuver. He got people in the back calling them hobbles. Larry just breaking everybody's knees. Giant Slayer, paying homage to his tag team partner, completely negating the fact the Emeralds out there running some shenanigans. But the top rope moonsault gonna miss from Larry Loco, and AJ Albright said, "I'm gonna show you how it's done, champ." Albright in control, measured. Lining up, connecting with the roundhouse. Gonna take some time to soak it all in. His first pay-per-view here at All-Star Pro. Looking for plenty of big moments. Nice counter. And once again, Emma Rose out there doing some damage. Here's the knees. To the temple, rocking the combination. Drawing blood with that last shot. AJ Albright, the young Titan, the deranged, chaotic. Whipping the roundhouse, dropping Larry in place. Albright. Looking for the forearm shot, gonna get a drop kick for his trouble, and Larry snatching control back, just like that. The champion. Thinking springboard, connecting with the Soul Snatcher. And suddenly, the Grand Prix champion finds himself in firm control. Oh shit, but AJ, wise in his years with the role of trying to steal one, and more importantly, back with the advantage. Cannot clear the distance on the springboard. Trying to go coast to coast with it, it seems. He didn't have enough frequent flyer miles. And Larry now springing back to life. We're going to have a duel here, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth, exchanging blows, and Albright coming out on top of the exchange. This is a man on a mission here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Irish whipping in the ropes, connecting clean with the reverse back elbow. Hitting the cover with the title on the line, shoulders down for the win. Logo over to kick out the 2. Yes, friends, fight forever indeed. This capacity crowd on their feet for the championship matchup. You all know the Grand Prix Championship, known as the workhorse title here in All-Star Pro, and these guys are working their damn ass off. Referee count up to 5. And I really hate to see this thing go to a count out. Logo trying to ensure that it doesn't, but a well-timed counter by AJ Albright. He's going to beat the count. Larry's going to beat the count. And Larry connected clean with the spinning roundhouse. Got every single last bit of it in the cover to retain the title. Only good for the count of 2. See the crowd signs for Larry Logo in the crowd. Support for the champion at an all-time high. A big smack from Albright. Albright now. Rolling the dice. Dumping the champion right on his head. Referee in position. Leg is hooked. And just like that, it is all over. The new kid on the block making a statement here tonight. AJ Albright bringing title gold back to the Titans clubhouse. Titans going 2-1 on the evening. And I thought it was lights out with the roundhouse. I think we all did. And he must have been touched by the soul of Hydra or something. It's Albright kicked out of that and came back with the rage and fury.
Here is your winner.
And somehow picked up the win. Ladies and gentlemen, and new. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Albright with the surprise, some arguably would say an upset victory, but your new Grand Prix champion headed into Japan, and I'm sure that won't be the last meetup for these two guys. We are getting into deep water, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with the Classic Women's Championship on the line, Florida woman has a win, although a count-out win, is the sole individual with the win, or the reigning Classic Women's Champion, the Blueprint, Amaya Bryant. Can she transition that into a pinfall or submission victory and walk out of here with the gold? Is the question. Amaya Bryant is on pace to have lapped every veteran and have beaten every newcomer with the exception of Miss Winter. It goes down. The stakes cannot be higher. Or they could be. I'll explain that part later. Right now, the chick that walked in straight up the street put the entire roster on notice in just a couple of weeks' notice. The blonde bombshell and the #1 contender for the Classic Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, your challenger for the evening, Florida woman, Whitney Winters. Staring directly into the lens of the camera, Winters with an opportunity to turn the rest of the world on its ear here tonight, because her opponent is in the middle of an unprecedented, historical run with the title. Not just with the title. Do not get it twisted. The cream rises to the top like it always does in the blueprint. Got plenty of cream. Taking full advantage of the Fight Night Championship. Completing the challenge. Defending 3 times in a row. Going on to cash in that Fight Night Championship for the Classic Women's Championship. Going head to head with Reagan Anderson. Several months ago. This was back past this fall. Back in like November. October maybe. No, it was November. It was November. And ever since then, there's been no looking back. The blueprint, ladies and gentlemen. Your reigning, defending, undisputed, All-Star Pro Wrestling, Classic Women's Champion. One half of the face of the Fear, Maya Bryant. The blueprint, the architect, and one of the greatest runs All-Star Pro Wrestling has ever seen. Will it come to an end tonight? Will that reign continue? For the Women's World Champion, Women's Classic Championship, pardon me. Mike Rome. With the introductions out of the way, one last look at the belt for the champ, one last look for the challenger. And ain't she a beaut? Damn. Whitney Winters, Amaya Bryant for the Classic Women's Championship, and we underway. Winners coming in this matchup head first, no intimidation. Will not be starstruck, will not come in this matchup feeling like a challenger. She's already tasted the best the champ is coming to offer. And whether it be count out or submission or disqualification, a win is a win is a win. She feels like she bested the champ and can best her again tonight. Brian, on the other hand, You got to wonder, a win here tonight, and where does she go from here? We're talking money fights. We're talking cross-brand matches. We're talking maybe potentially trying to unify the championships. But we'll burn that bridge when we come to it because we got a match going down. Winners. Bringing the fight straight to Bryant and Florida Woman. Crushing perfect 10 with a picture-perfect moonsault. Big-time Meteora. And Bryant now with the Cyclone kick, but Winners once again showing off the evasion. Little collar and elbow tie-up, vying for positioning. The struggle is real, and the power from the champ exploding through, working the combination. Maya Bryant. And the hits just keep on rolling, baby. Winners busted over for the last shot. A poor in-ring positioning, forcing a rope break, and we're back to a reset, but with Winners this time taking control. Ripcord knee strike, and now it's Bryant rolling to the outside, trying to regroup, and a big stomp. Cave in. The champion on her A game here tonight, working the combination once again. Winners in big trouble. Bryant turning every which way but loose. Lined up in the corner, the reigning Classic Women's Champion connecting with the super kick. But knows that's not enough to get the job done. Instead, gonna let it go for the finish maneuver. At crossface, cinched in deep. Winners, tough as they come. With a clear message, with a clear directive here to dethrone the champion. Creating some separation with some elbows to the midsection. Bryan now has room to work, but so doesn't Winners, connecting with the Kinshasa kick. She got all of it. With the championship on the line, Whitney Winners only good for the count of 2. Winners middle rope springboard moonsault. It is money, and she is feeling it, folks. But taking too much time to taunt. You cannot take a competitor like the champion lightly. Roundhouse knocking Winners right out of her shoes. And this match is going to continue. Winners able to kick out at 2. Cyclone kick, connecting with the second one cleanly. Looking to retain the title. And once again, Winners showing off their heart and determination. X Factor, and the champion now, starting to settle into her groove. Missing with the insane elbow drop, and once again, Winners with another opportunity. Will she make the most of it? Chopping the champion down the ringside. Winners in hot pursuit. Arm clutched, stomping away. One to the jaw, couple to the midsection. Winners now. The good old Saturday night special. Gonna snap the fingers. Before dropping both knees in the small of the back. The champion, writhing in pain. And Winners looking at insult to injury. Trying to wear down the champ down the ringside before getting this match back inside the ring. Going up top now. Florida Woman taking the elevator up. Coming right down with a double stomp. And the champion now, seemingly incapacitated. Bryant at the mercy of the #1 contender. But springing to life just like that. Amaya Bryant now, back in control. Walking down the challenger. Back inside the ring, Bryan with the advantage. Shot to the small of the back. Irish whipping in the ropes. Drops down underneath. Lined up, locked in, ready to deliver the overhead German suplex, sending Winners head over heels. Bryan. Winners! From out of nowhere, big KO kick. Florida woman might be closing in. Bryan able to kick out the 2. Looking for safety, not going to find it there in the corner. Florida woman all on the champion. Both women busted open. Giving buckets of the red stuff. Winners. I don't know why anybody used that move. Like, nobody ever hits that move. But the champion able to kick off the opposition. Now, the prime real estate. Bryan being a bit indecisive. That might cost him some. What? The double axe handle smash, dropping the challenger. Bryan, once again, going back up to the penthouse floor. Cannot connect with the frog splash. And Winners now with the host spot. Series of step kicks to the side of the head. Winners. Bryan with the reversal on the Irish whip. Winners with the reversal. Oh, Dr. T, Winners trying to get some reconstructive face surgery to the reigning Classic Women's Champion. And a hard, strong style, knee to the face, rolling her opponent to the cover, pulling the outside leg, referee in position, shoulders down. And Bryan hanging tough. The face of fear with that championship acumen, chopping away. Nice reversal. Big combo by Florida woman, and we're in the late stages of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Snake Eyes in the corner. Winners calling for it. Out on the apron. Connecting with the drop kick and the elbow. Hold that down. You ain't going nowhere, she said. Stomping away. Winners. So close she can feel it. So close she can smell it. So close she can taste it. Perched on the top rope. Ready to strike the challenger. To a staggered champion. But Bryan, perhaps playing possum, now in prime position to retain the championship. The blueprint. Amaya Bryant. Standing switch in the German suplex. You think so? This one got me on the edge of my seat, man. Back and forth. For the win. Oh, shit, and just like that, it is all over. From civilian to champion in the course of a month, 5 weeks to be exact, Whitney Winners has done the unthinkable and dethroned the face of fear. Amaya Bryant might be the blueprint, but Whitney Winners might be the architect. Tough competition from bell to bell. These ladies did their damn thing, put it on each other, ham-fistedly. And with this slow, steady, methodical march to the top, Whitney Winners says she would not be denied here on this night. That last second surge of adrenaline got her past the finish line. And with that said, and new,
ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Women's Classic Champion, Whitney
no doubt, an all-star championship level performance. But rest assured, the former champion, Amaya Bryant, has more than earned an automatic rematch clause. After several months of holding a top spot, a nearly blemish-free, undefeated streak, I'm sure we'll see these two collide again. But that's a different story for a different day, ladies and gentlemen, because it's now time for the Fight Night Championship matchup. We got Big John Robb, the Savage One, going head-to-head with the Assassin, Jack Graves.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Action Championship.
Action Championship? We can do better than that. Why is it called that? I must have fucked up somewhere. The Big Texan in the house. With his first one-on-one championship opportunity. The Savage One, John Robb, coming into this matchup on a 2-fight win streak, riding that momentum. Hoping to walk out of here with momentum intact and championship gold draped across his shoulders. No stranger to big PLE moments here in All-Star Pro. Who could ever forget that spectacular Texas death match with him and the Savage Brawler, Sean Smith. But tonight though, this is a horse of a different color. This is an entirely different animal. This is Jack Graves. The Hellraiser in the house. Red Wolves continuing to run loose on Last Man Standing. And Wolfpack Jack back on the attack. Mr. Motherfucker, Captain Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your reigning, defending, undisputed Fight Night champion, Jack Graves. This man is a two-time hardcore champion, a former Grand Prix champion, a former classic heavyweight champion, now the reigning Fight Night champion, still undefeated on the season. Graves has been mowing through the competition left, right, and center, showing no signs of slowing. In fact, his wins have been getting even more devastating, even more intense. The monster behind the mask from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Jack Graves. With the Fight Night Championship restored to its original state, Mike Rome about to take it away. Take that shit away, Mike Rome. Hurry up.
From Fort Worth, Texas,
So, just to catch all of the speed, while we're doing Japan, Fight Night will be suspended. As of now, I don't have any planned Fight Night dates for Japan, so the Fight Night Championships will be defended on subsequent Havocs and Power Drivers. We'll deal with that bridge later on right now, but we got a championship match. I'll hook y'all up with the deets ongoing. Right now, we got John Robb, the challenger. We got Jack Graves, the champion. Two big men going to blows here with the title on the line. Like I was saying about the Fight Night Championship, maybe we'll do like the men's on Monday and the women's on Friday or Thursday or something like that. Because on Wednesdays, we got the Apex tournament going down. Now, y'all know y'all might remember the Apex from last year. Part 2. Now we got some lore and legacy building right here. And I still don't have only but a handful of people that have actually literally expressed interest in competing in the Apex tournament. So if you want to get in, I need your vaccination records and your passports, motherfuckers. Big Jack Graves unloading with the combination, doing his thing, getting plenty of air there, connecting with the springboard senton into the cover, trying to retain the championship. And Wolfpack Jack trying to make it an early night at the office. The Hellraiser. Fighting like a man possessed here in Season 3. You thought he was dominant in Season 2. This man is still undefeated. After 5 weeks of action, I'm talking pulling double duty for 3 weeks straight. Not a stain on him. And now, aligning with the Red Wolves, Jack Graves even more dangerous than previous thought. Rob. Little Rock right now, gonna have to shake off those cobwebs, but the corkscrew shoulder tackle not gonna do much for him there. And Graves just staring down Rob, the Savage One. Got caught again, Graves now. Slapping on that patented Anaconda Vice, the very same move that won him the championship. And extremely motivated. Wolfpack Jack with the Irish whip. Little collision with the referee and gonna take advantage of the confusion, connecting with the drop kick, and Jack Graves now. Continuing to lay on the punishment. Friends in real life, but when the bell rings, Jack Graves coming completely unleashed here tonight. Looking for the flawless victory. Graves, what are you doing to that man? And the Savage One snaps into double leg. Got in front of the stack, trying to steal one. Graves with the reversal. Graves now into the cover to retain the championship. And just like that, it is all over. Wow. My man retained the championship with a roll up. That's not really Graves' MO, but it's nice to see some variety. Dictating the pace. About 75% of the matchup as it were anyways. Graves bringing a certain type of intensity, a certain type of air, super heavyweight catch wrestling. Rob tried to get clever, and Graves turning the tables on him, and still, Jack motherfucking Graves. And still, Fight Night champion. Is that one or two defenses? Is that the first one or the second one? Don't worry, I'll check my records. He might be able to catch that bad boy in as soon as next week. I would ask him if he's willing to compete on Monday on Havoc, but I'm sure it's an automatic guess. I ain't even gonna ask. Why you only get 2 stars, man? Oh, because the roll up. Caught that man slipping. Y'all tripping, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time flies when you're having fun, I guess, because it is now time for the co-main event of the evening with the Classic Heavyweight Championship on the line. Cole Steele, Rob Anderson, 2 of Power Driver's top stars colliding with the title on the line. Steele qualifying for this match, a hard-fought war against Ronan Reaper 2 weeks ago. He said he ain't saying nothing. Yeah, don't jinx yourself, man. Don't be like me.
The All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. All-Star Pro Wrestling presents Last Man Standing. This is the co-main event of the evening. The Steel City Assassin has arrived. The challenger. The #1 contender. Focused. Motivated. Calculated, confident, surveying the scene. Cole Steele, decked out in the Saturday's finest. The intensity, ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contender for the Classic Heavyweight Championship of the world, the professional Cole Steele. Big fight feel here. The big moment is almost upon us, ladies and gentlemen. And it is going to be one tough fight, I guarantee you that. The champion is in the building. The double champ, the dog, has arrived. Raise the roof. This is his house. The Cerebrus, the reigning, undisputed national heavyweight champion, and the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Champion of the world. the dog, Rob Anderson. Man, that belt looks so fucking fresh. Props to the creator of that belt. Anderson. And the Classic Heavyweight Championship is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the professional Cold Steel.
Crack a cold one, the professional in the house.
And his opponent from Oakland, California, weighing in at 230 pounds, the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Champion and the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling National Heavyweight Champion, Rob Anderson,
The two-time Classic Heavyweight Champion, the dog, Rob Anderson, ready to make some moves here. And we take one last look at the goal. It is time for the co-main event of the evening. Cold Steel, Rob Anderson, one-on-one. A week underway. Now, I know it's the last man standing PLE. I know this. Rob Anderson just had a last man standing match like 2 weeks ago on Unlimited. I wouldn't feel right subjecting him to that same kind of war in such a short period of time. So this is the standard match, just so y'all know. Because him and Buster Anderson, back at Family Business Unlimited, went to absolute war. And that shit was wild. We gotta save some mustard for Japan anyways, you know what I'm saying? Cold Steel, vintage Cold Steel, busting out that stun gun, that jumping cutter. Steel now, taking control. The professional, the Steel City Assassin. Calculated. In the zone. I had the opportunity to talk to Cold earlier. The two-time World Heavyweight Champion. Looking to be the first man to hold both World Championships from both shows. A golden opportunity here on Last Man Standing. Anderson, of course, reclaiming that Classic Heavyweight Championship against Ronan Reaper at the All-Star Classic back this past March. Oh, nasty exchange of Cold Steel. Seemingly studying plenty of tape for this matchup that could be underneath the roundhouse and going on an offensive flurry here. The #1 contender. The challenger, Cold Steel. In a bad way right now. Rob Anderson getting some. But Steel right back to his feet and dropped right back down. Anderson now lined up with a full head of steam, connecting with the big knee into the Bulldog. The champion. Trying to get all this shit in now. Trying to rock Steel, but could not measure the distance properly on the buckshot. Larry Cold Steel with the second lease on life. Jumps out underneath and connected with a big-time spear, rolling into the cover with a hook in the outside leg, title on the line. Cold Steel only gives the count 2, 1, I said. Still, though, the professional, undeterred, still on his bullshit. Time is of the essence. Hard right hand, turning the dog inside out. Reverse back elbow. The dog now got some room to work, but still locked in. Irish whip, reversal by Rob. Over the top, Steel goes into the ropes, underneath, just like tying the shoe. Cold Steel dropping him with the hard lariat. And the day one original, Cold Steel, Snapping on that patented sharp shooter. Steel! From out of nowhere, big time stun gun, the Steel City Assassin, the professional. Only good for the count of two. But still, with the advantage. Still on the attack. Did I say it was standard? I mean, it's no disqualifications. But it's still count outside. Because 2K be wildin'. Whole shit with Cold Steel. Got caught lacking, going crazy with the kendo stick, and almost got rolled up. You must stay focused. Big time spine buster. Anderson. Seizing the initiative. Working the hamstring, trying to Charlie Horse Cole. Nice reversal. Once again, Cold Steel with the combo breaker. Henderson with the reversal of the reversal. Cold Steel with the reversal of the reversal of the reversal. Irish whip into the corner. Steel now. Easily manipulating the champion, at least momentarily. Anderson missed with the roundhouse and Steel gonna dump him directly on his head. Michinoku driver. Steel Shinoku driver. Cole with the kendo stick. Rob off the ropes with a springboard drop kick, dropping the #1 contender and the double champion. The dog. Hard right hand. Turning Steel inside out. That patented guillotine choke. The same maneuver he's put the right to rest with in Cold Steel. Gonna fight out of it. Exploding back with a hard lariat. With the dog, the champion, undeterred, unbothered, fighting right back, Steel face first, in the top turnbuckle pad. Hard knee shot into the bulldog, nice combination. And Steel doing some furniture shopping. Got the shovel so he can bury the champion. The back and forth action of the seesaw battle with the title on the line. The stakes could not be higher heading into Japan. Who is going to be the classic heavyweight champion of the world? Anderson checking his watch. Set his clobbering time. The buckshot lariat going the other direction. Over the top rope down the ringside. Bringing the heat, bringing the explosions. Perched on the top rope, the champion, Rob Anderson, throwing all caution to the wind, connecting with the big clothesline from 15 feet in the air. Restarting the referee's count, only to roll out to do more damage. Rob Anderson now got the shovel, ready to bury his competition. It's a rat race inside the ring. Steel, just a little bit quick on the exchange. Soul Snatcher. This thing has been fast and furious. These two main event level world-class athletes. Cold Steel delivering a third stun gun of the evening. Isn't enough to get the job done. Shoulders down, title on the line. Only good for the count of two. Holy shit. We are knee deep in the business. Making four on the floor. Cold Steel with the shovel. Oh, he threw it at him. Going up top. He can only be going for one thing. The elbow drop. Exclamation point. Put some stank on it. Cold Steel with the title on the line. And just like that, it is all over. Big fight feel. Huge co-main event. These guys gave it everything and then some. The work rate from two main eventers. Unlike something y'all ain't never seen before. These dudes laid it all on the line. 4 stun guns and the elbow drop later. Ladies and gentlemen, you have yourself the new classic heavyweight champion of the world. The first man to hold both the classic and world championships and dethroning the dog in classic fashion. And you see him just throwing him out wholesale and the shovel to bury him before closing the lid with the elbow drop, a la Macho Man, for the win. And new.
ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Champion, the professional Cold Steel.
Crack a cold one. The professional is your new All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Champion of the world. Congratulations, champ. Congratulations. Well, you know what this means. It's time. Last man standing for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship of the world. This is the main event of the evening.
The following contest is a last man standing match and is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Championship.
Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of New York, a former World Tag Team Champion, a former National Heavyweight Champion, a mainstay of Monday Night Havoc, a man who puts the elite in Club Elite, the #1 contender for the World's Heavyweight Championship. The man, the myth, the legend, the king, Damian Briggs. Coming into this matchup on a 3-fight win streak, Briggs has been cleaning house with the opportunity he's been sitting on for a world title shot, making the decision at the 11th hour, locking himself in for the main event here tonight. The self-proclaimed star of Monday Night Havoc, ready to solidify it with the hardware to back it up. Briggs, in the biggest match of his All-Star Pro Wrestling career, ready to get it on. He is going head to head with one of the best to ever do it, the Billy Goat from the comics straight to the square circle, the CEO of the Mass Dynasty, the former National Heavyweight Champion, former Grand Prix Champion, former Cruiserweight Champion, reigning Tag Team Champion, and your reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the world, the living legend, the Giant Slayer, 5'6" Danger, Terrible Tito. Technically championship black and gold, white and gold attire. Pardon me. The wait is over, folks. The introduction's out of the way. This is what it's all about. The World Heavyweight Championship. My introduction's out of the way. Mike Rome got to do his thing still. Go ahead, Mike. Hit him off. Hit him off. Hurry up.
From New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Damian
I should just say my voice. If you're going to do everything I just did.
and his opponent from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 240 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion and one half of the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Terrible Tito.
This was for all the Marlboros, folks. Here we go, here we go. This is the main event. This is why we do this. We in the shelter, goddammit. Now being a this. Tito in under 5, you say. It's last man standing. This is about to be long as fuck, man. And the World Heavyweight Champion has built up quite the reputation, many times having his opponent bested before even stepping inside the square circle, based on reputation and record alone, with a trail of broken dreams left behind him. Terrible Tito is the bar, the standard. The King looking to usurp the Giant Slayer here tonight. Ooh, gonna take the cheap shot. Knew he would. Big time tornado DDT, trying to rock the champion and the number one contender. Trying to string together some offense. Trying to keep Tito off guard and off balance. And it's Tito now. Pushing Briggs against the rope, forcing separation. And Tito gonna take the cheap shot. The gloves is off. No love is lost. All's fair when the title's on the line, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the top echelon, the top of the food chain here in All-Star Pro. And Damian Briggs came here to feast tonight. But you got to watch Tito. Very crafty. The day one original. Tito appeared on the very first episode of Main Event way back in the early pioneer days of All-Star Pro. Working his way up, all the way up to the top of the card where he's comfortably sat. I believe he's over close to 100 days. I don't know. What I do know, Irish whipping in the ropes, and the single leg drop kick gonna send Briggs falling back to the rope, but Briggs gonna fire right back with the drop kick of his own. Springboard leg drop. Damian Briggs now picking up the pace, trying to keep the pressure on the champion. Oh, got the arm bar. Trying to get the arm bar, cannot get it hooked, and Tito gonna fight his way free. The Giant Slayer, defying all odds and expectations, speared directly out of his shoes just now. Damian Briggs says his thumbs down, trying to end this title reign right where he stands. Briggs taking the time to celebrate, going up top. Terrible Tito, though, he is risen back to his feet, and a hard forearm smash gonna draw some blood, and now it's Terrible Tito back in the driver's seat. Briggs up the count of 4. Briggs, hard right hand, turn Tito inside out. Briggs. Ooh, with the Cobra Clutch slam, spun that man out. Briggs working the power game, trying to smash and demolish his smaller opponent. Briggs going full smash mouth, brute style up in this motherfucker, and Terrible Tito now. Still not moving at the count of 6, 7, 8, and he is back to his feet. Briggs gonna get caught lacking. Who or not? Right directly back into the spear, and Terrible Tito in a bad way right now. Briggs just soaking it all in. And Tito once again taking the longest count allowed, getting that good rest in. It's all about the long game. The slow quarter versus the fast nickel. Meanwhile, Briggs immediately back with his feet at the count of 8, but caught Terrible Tito slipping, and Briggs is fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Briggs working the combination. Dropping Terrible Tito. And the Giant seemingly being the one slain here this evening. The confident, brash Damian Briggs, perhaps closing in. Oh shit, Tito's going for the Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer! There it is. From out of nowhere, Terrible Tito, but he ain't done yet though. The sleeping Mexican slipped, locked in. Unfortunately for Tito, there are no submission holds in this matchup. I mean, there are submission holds, but there's no submission finish. Tito. Has Briggs right where he wants him, drops down underneath, and a big Hurricane Rana from the Giant Slayer. And Briggs gonna beat the referee's count, and Terrible Tito still in the driver's seat. The measured world's heavyweight champion. In no rush. Savoring the flavor, drink it all in. Terrible Tito now. Working the submission hold once again. The only thing though is Briggs able to fight out. Nice evasion. Ooh, but right into the spear. 3 on the evening now. Damian Briggs doling out the spears. Oh, Tito would be tapping right now. This last man standing stipulation, saving the championship. And the Giant Slayer, or Sleeping Mexican, pardon my language. And now Briggs tapping out. The last man standing stipulation, saving this matchup. Briggs back to his feet. Ooh, Tito looking for the Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer! Giant Slayer! Terrible Tito! Caught Briggs once again. Can he flash his opponent? I don't say it like that. Flash knockout. You know what I'm saying. The celebration might be on and popping once again, ladies and gentlemen. Damian Briggs motionless at the count of 9, and just like that, it is all over. The Giant Slayer proving once again to be the most dominant move in sports entertainment. Big fight, main event. These two dudes tore down the house. It's at 449. Terrible Tito once again closing out another show, standing tall in victory. And you talk about Amaya Bryant running her division. Tito might be the same thing. Dude, I know, especially when you tapped. What a match, what a night, what an event. Hands still, hands still, hands still. The Grand Slam champion, still double champion, still the heavyweight champion of the world. The Giant Slayer, Terrible Tito, ladies and gentlemen. The Billy Goat. Wow, what a night. Big returns, big title matches, big events. This is the perfect send-off. Monday, ladies and gentlemen, Havoc Japan. Make sure you're there for that. Wow. And we're done at a decent hour for once. Wow. Now, real quick. We just want to check the news real quick. Make sure we ain't got no injuries. I'm sure we do. No injuries? Okay. Good shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining us. It's been real, as always. Hell of a night, man. We killed that shit. All of us. And, yeah. So, I'm War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this was Last Man Standing. We will see you all on Monday for the beginning of the Japan tour with Monday Night Havoc. So until then, keep the peace or fight like hell. Good night, everybody.